merging the two thing and trying to come up with a new concept and brand new mechanics. Not all are brand new, obviously, because these days nobody invent.
Anything anymore.
Yeah. Yeah, there are a lot. First off, I really liked Steel Division 44. I don't know if you know it. Okay. This one, the Gate of Hell, also, which is a new version of Men of War. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, it's like Company of Heroes, but a lot more, realistic and simulationist. So it played very well. And there is also the old video game that both Clem and I have played and played. We have Combat Mission, the old one, and what's the name of the other one? Let me check. Combat Mission and
Close Combat.
Close Combat. Yeah. Yeah, that's one of the similarity we can find, like having a big a more larger playground. And this one, the map you see actually is the normal size map. So most of the scenario are played on one map, but we have that plays on two maps and one that plays on four maps. So you have 4 times this superficie. For the Battle of Saint-Lô, the city, for example, it's 4 maps like this one. And for Île 192, Île 192, this is 2 maps, but in the comment on dit dans la largeur?
Width.
Yeah. So
Length.
yeah, I can yeah, like this. So we have one like this, and the one for Saint-Lô is just 4 maps like this. It's not exactly a square, but so you have something like that. Yeah.
Oh no! You have
You
an
have
order
limited
of battle.
unit.
Yes. Yeah, you can see the order of battles of each army
Before the games run. Yeah.
here.
And there is no reinforcement. I mean, there is no unit production in our game, but depending on the scenario, you could have a reinforcement that come up if you achieve certain objectives or things like that. But you won't gonna have an increasing flow of units running on the way. You need to manage to get through the scenario with what you've got at the start, and maybe depending on the scenario and depending on the faction you are playing, you will be able to get reinforcement at a key moment.
We are close to more close to a simulation than a pure board game, but with some gamey component in the mechanism. In the mechanism, yeah. For example, the way the barrage fire is done is a little bit gamey because you can choose the zone where the dispersion will cure. You'll see when we will show every aspect of the game, so you'll see what mechanics is a little bit gamey, but it's to simplify things. The other thing is the movement and the range for the firing, the weapon range. They are expressed in zones, and zones are composed with several hexagons, as you can see on the map. Yes, it's an area movement, but you can choose in what hexagon you place your units inside the area. And it also simplified the way of counting the number of hexagons, because some weapon range was like 35 hexagons, and you don't want to count 35 hexagons, so you just have to count zones. Yes, and we consider that the more dense the zone is, the more difficult it is to shoot through. So it's taken into account when defining the range of the weapon and the movement also. Um, an hexagon is 70 squares large, 70 meters large. So yes, some buildings are very big, but not that much. And the rivers are a little are more large also, because at this, if we drew them at the scale, we didn't we you couldn't see them. Yes, it was too thin. So it's almost at the scale. We draw we made the maps from aerial photography and maps. So
Yeah.
no, the fields are just random. Same for the orchards. They're here. They were mentioned on the map but we didn't know what form,
Yeah,
what shape they had.
since they don't have, at least for the field, any real impact on the game, this is just a graphical representation. But for the villages, the orchard, the bocage, and the stream, and the road, and everything else, this is 90% close to the reality. Yeah, that was one of her intention at first, and yeah,
The most accurate part of the maps is the city of Saint-Lô itself, because we had more photography of it, so it was easier to place the right buildings at the right places, and so the city is very, very accurate. The countryside is less accurate because we didn't have as many pictures as for Saint-Lô.
yeah. It's
Same for the
pretty.
others. Sorry, same for the orders of battle. We use the original, the actual orders of battle, but we downsize the units, the number of the units, because it was too much to be playable. No, it's more like when the
The number of
battalion.
companies.
Yes, this is the number of companies. We use less companies than in the real battle. Yes, yes.
Yeah, yeah, but not that much. This is not like 50%. This is I think like 30% less. So it's not that big.
No, it was too many counters for the bigger battles. Mm.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, but not on the like a platoon. Let's take this one. Can let's say that these two squad want to go out by themselves. They can. So actually, they can be here or here. But if there are more than two zones from their platoon HQ, they will have um, uh,
They won't be activated when you activate the HQ platoon. They're out of range. They're out of
yeah,
combat.
there is restrictions. So you still need to play your squad with this in mind, that you don't need to go too far from your platoon HQ if you want them to be effective as the way they were supposed to be. So that's one restriction that allows us to not split the squad of a platoon at the all over the maps.
That the other thing is you will see, but there is different tactics using your HQ as a container with full squad, full of squads, or split them to maximize your firepower. So, and if you have too many, if you have more than 2 units in the same X, the your opponent will have bonus to shoot at this hexagon. So it's but if you have less unit in a hexagon and you get shot, you will have to split the damages among the units. But if you have only 2 units, you will take more damage per unit. We could have represent only the platoon HQ and not the squad. But we wanted the squad. They are like life points for the HQ for the platoon, but also independent units. They work. They work. They have 2 different jobs. The squad. I mean, the squad. I mean. Yes. We you'll see with the bigger battle. This battle is the second scenario, so it's still an introduction scenario. So there's not that much. There's
I
not a
can
lot of.
go the scenario 4, so you will see what a medium scenario looks like in terms of units. And I don't have any news from the other guy. Just one guy who live in Ukraine just told me that he have power outrage,
Okay.
so yeah, he cannot join us. And the 2 other guy, Jonathan, who told me yesterday that he was sick, and so he don't know if he will be able to join us. I don't have any news. And for Delta 07D, he told yes for the time and day. So I'm a bit, I don't know what is he doing. And Lazy Mike was supposed to be taking care of his child, but I see he's on Tabletop Simulator, so I don't know.
You can take care of your child while being on Tabletop Simulator.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah.
So this is a medium scenario, medium large scenario. So you see, you have quite a lot of content.
Yeah. Yeah, and honestly, on such a small size map, I mean, in real life dimension, you cannot have many more units than what you have here. Yeah, yeah, because one squad counter is 10 men. So just for the infantry, for the German, you have 12, 12, 24, 24, et 32, 32, 40. So you have 400 men just for infantry squad. Then you have the vehicles, and then you have the heavy weapons. The map is about 1.6 kilometer wide, I think.
Cool. Thanks.
Uh,
we
we
didn't
should-
send we didn't send any prototype to YouTubers yet. We will do. We didn't engage. We didn't deal anything with YouTubers yet. We have to work on that for the what
but
we'll have.
we have one French guy. I don't know if you know him, Homo Ludens. Yeah, and we saw him like 1 month ago, and he told us that he will be really interested to make a video with us talking about the game and playing about the game, but only when the game will be ready to be printed at the factory. Thanks. Yes, we also want to make playtesting for obviously two reasons. The first one is uh, I don't think balancing the scenario will be the role of the playtesters, because we are testing the scenario, Clem and I together, and we are balancing the scenarios. But the main reason for playtester is um, to give us their feedback, their feelings, and what they love, what they don't like, and everything else. So it's cool to have someone who is interested, sorry, by the games, who make compliments on the game, even if you not have played it yet. But we hope you will keep your mind like this.
Wait to see the rules, please.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah, that's also one part of the playtesting job, if we can, let's say task. Um, finding errors or pointing out things that are a bit confusing or that could benefit some clarification and things like that. But we have invested a lot of time and effort in the rules, in the layout, and in the writing, to take care of most of the question players that already play the game ask us. So I think we are near a final version. I mean, in
Wow.
1 year and a half.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but that's also part of our real life job. So
Yes, we can spend times on it. Usually, people have a second job on the side. Quite, yes, almost.
not full time, but half the time.
Yes, I'm fine. Yes.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah. Just wait some time. It takes a bit of time. But I've checked everything earlier. Oh no, maybe we are on the scenario 4. Oh yeah. Maybe this map was not. Oh no! I verified it earlier. So no, it should load, and if you don't load, you could quit and join again. And I don't think we will have the other guys tonight, which is a
Yes,
bit
we will
sad.
start.
So yeah, I think we will start and show you what the game is about. And yeah, yeah. No, you can totally record it. That's
So everybody can hear our beautiful accent.
yeah. At least we speak a bit of English. So and what you are doing, or what are the games you like? What's interested you in this game at first?
Okay.
Yeah,
Did you play Heroes of Normandy? There's a PC version of it. You can on Steam. Yeah. But
yeah. It's a bit.
yes, it's a mix between a war game and a miniature war game.
Yeah, with uh, a movie feeling.
Yes, a Hollywood feeling.
Yeah, Hollywood feeling. But the game not is not complicated, but it's tactically it can be deep enough to keep your mind busy for a moment. I mean, when you are playing, you have a large choice of actions to make depending on the priority you will choose. And yeah, it's in terms of gameplay, it's a really interesting one. And the Hollywood feeling is not deteriorating the historical experience at all. It's yeah. Yeah, but with this one, yeah, we lean more toward the historical recreation, and yeah, that's a mix of simulation and yeah, game mechanics. But one point we were how can I say interest about was to don't create a monster like ASL, for example, in terms of learning curves and playing time, because we still want the players to focus more on the tactics than on the rules. So yeah, we have come up with this one, and yeah, maybe you will should. The the game are still long, but they are long because you are playing. They are not long because you are always in the rule book finding the special rules about these special situations and things like that. But every scenario for now have like a game duration. Like this one, for example, should take about 5 to 7.5 hours to play. So yeah, we don't have calculated right now the time for the Battle of Saint-Lô on 4 maps, but it will be a monster. In a,
You definitely can, because the way you activate the units is you draw an activation cheat in the activation bag, and you activate the unit corresponding to the activation cheat. So if several players are if you have more than one player in each team, you activate the units, you draw the activation sheet. Yes, for example, this scenario, both side has 2 battalions HQ, so you can split the battalion into within two players. So yes, you can definitely play this scenario at 4 players.
yeah, and for the bigger one, I think the experience could be really great if you are playing with at least 4 people, with 4 people total. But for the big scenario of Saint-Lô, you can be as much as 6 or 7, I think, 4 for the Americans and 3 for the Germans. And without any specific multiplayer rules, I think we will write something about that, just for the common sense of the shard playing between players. But yeah, you don't need any specific rules to play the game multiplayer. And same thing for the solo version. Since this is a cheat pool and you don't have any hidden elements, you don't need a special rule for playing solo. So it's just like playing 200 on the other wargame. I'm myself a big solo wargamers on tabletop, I mean, but even in video game. So yeah, it was also important for us to give this possibility to players, being then able to play multiplayers or versus or solo without making the game heavier in terms of rules and duration and mechanics. Yeah, so maybe we will wait 15 minutes more, because maybe Delta has the timing wrong, and maybe think it will be at 9 p.m. here, but So yeah, and the other guy I think is still sick because he don't answer me neither. So yeah, and
Yeah.
in terms of play testing, what what did you have planned for this one? Did you just want to test one scenario, or are you interested in uh, doing more scenario with other people or in solo? Did you have friends that want to play test with you? What are your mindset about? Okay,
Okay.
okay. Um, but anyway, if Delta come in 15 minutes, he already played the game by himself and already know the rules. So I think we can start the rules presentation.
Okay. Okay. We go back to the second
Yeah,
scenario.
yeah.
It will be easier to explain.
And did the map load, by the way, Nathan?
Arch.
Okay. So yeah, this scenario is the second one of the game. The first one and the second one are not historical. They are like tutorial, kind of tutorial scenario for learning the basics. But the six others are historical.
Let me know. Let us know when you have downloaded the game, when it's charged. Everything is loaded. Okay, perfect. So the goal for the two players is to control the more objective than than the opponent at the end of the eighth turn.
Yeah.
Okay, but you can win at the sixth or seventh turn, scoring a better victory. Okay.
Yeah. And there is two type of objective. You have the red one, as you can see here and here, one for each faction, and you have the black one, which are the normal one. And in this scenario, if one player is controlling the red objective of the opposing side, he will win instantly at the end of the turn. Yeah, because the red objectives are placed in um, the starting zone of each players, respectively. And for the black one, you need to control at least one, and your opponent none. Or obviously, if you control two and your opponent none, it will also be a victory. And objective can be contested. That's the side they are on right now, and they can also be controlled. And obviously, when you control an objective, you are triggering the victory condition for the scenario.
Yeah.
What do you mean by on? Yeah, you can use tab. It will put an arrow. Yeah, Oh, maybe you need to select a color. Click on your name on the right corner of the screen and pick a color, like change color.
No, you have to click on the dots.
I can do it for you. There you are.
Right. So now you can
Yeah.
stand. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. F. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly. What do you prefer? You want to play or you want to watch Jules and I play and explaining everything when playing? Okay. Okay.
Are you sure?
I think watching is maybe better. Yeah. So I will play the Americans. The Jules will play the Germans. So we have to deploy our troops. You can see on the right here. You can see the deployment map. Yes. No,
Be one. It's just not yet here, but there will be one.
yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes. So to deploy my unit, when you deploy your unit, you deploy only the HQ. Oh. Je me suis fait déconner. I just disconnected. I get disconnected. I will come back.
Oh yeah.
Jules?
Yeah. I'm still connected because I'm the host. But yeah, let me run again the session. Oh no, I was also disconnected.
Yes, it's not very stable, I think. Maybe it's Steam, it's because of Steam or Tabletop, but it's not very stable.
Okay, so the game is up again. You can search. Okay. So Clem, you can go on.
Yes. So if you want to have a look on my the American Battle of Order, I will explain you the tokens. So this is the units basically. These units, the artillery are off map. That means they will stay on the order of battle. Okay. The other one will be on the map. Each company has a runner. You can use it to activate a platoon from another company, from a different company. And I will come back to the activation. You have here the command staff. You can use it to draw more activation sheets to choose to have a choice. You can use them at the end of the game, at the end of the turn, to draw activation sheet for the next turn. That's the way you use it. And the yellow and green and gray tokens, small tokens, are heavy weapon tactical support, and you have to allocate them to units. So, for example, I will allocate one machine gun to this squad, one machine gun team to this squad, and for example, a bazooka team and a machine gun team on this squad. Yes, you do that at the beginning of the game.
Yeah, it's maximum one tactical support of the same time of the same
Type.
of the same type. Sorry, on one platoon, and maximum two tactical support on one platoon.
You also have artillery spotters. The grant bonus to the dice roll when you roll for scattering. So same thing. No, it's on the HQ. I think. Okay, so now I will take the HQ and deploy them on the map. So my deployment zone is defined here. So this is this zone, this zone, this zone, and these two zones. Yeah. Yes, yes. So, you like it. Yes, yes. Ok.
Je me rappelle plus, Clem, si l'artillerie spotter, on l'a mis. Si on a dit qu'on pouvait uniquement l'assigner à une unité de son ordre de bataille direct, c'était à toutes les unités. J'arrive plus à trouver dans le livret de règles.
C'est à toutes les unités.
Ok. J'aurais bien retrouvé où est-ce qu'on l'a écrit.
On l'a écrit dans préparation.
Préparation, c'est pas là.
Pour chier un peu. Okay. For this scenario, the deployment is not really for this game, because it's just an explanation game. The deployment is not really important. Okay. Yes.
Yeah, I need that. And yeah, we have the artillery battery have a special ability that they can trigger is the barrage fire, which can be used on the first turn, because obviously, as you can see, with the deployment zone, all our units are grouped together, so it will be a slow turn. So we decided to
Yes.
not authorize this special ability first turn.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so I think we are ready. Okay. So,
On peut le jeter, ce truc, ou pas? Non.
you.
Je voulais le jeter pour faire...
Oui, bah avec R.
Oui.
Ah, okay, no, we will decide initially with a die roll. The I will choose. Okay. Okay.
Okay.
So you want me to go first? That's correct?
No, I go first. So, so the first thing I will do is to use, just to show you, I will use one of my command staff. So I will flip it on its used side. Okay. That allows me to draw 3 activation sheets.
Attends, je crois qu'ils sont pas mélangés.
Ah, c'est pas mélangé, pardon.
T'as mélangé?
Attends, je remets. Je mélange. Ah oui, voilà. Donc, 3 activation sheets. 1, 2, 3. The red sheets are event. Ah oui, et il n'y est pas celui-là, j'ai vu.
Ah bon?
Non, il n'y est pas.
Okay.
On l'a viré.
Yeah. Okay. So this one is not part of the scenario anymore. It's still. Yeah. Okay. I will need to correct the scenario sheets then. Okay.
Okay, so I decide to activate my company A, the yellow one. So this is the infantry. So I put back the other token in the bag, and I place it on my simple activation column. You have the regular activation and the special activation column. See? Okay. When you draw a token from the bag, you place it on the regular activation column. If it's an event, it goes to the special activation column. And if you have units placed here, because you can do that at the end of the turn, I will show you. When you activate them, it goes also on the special activation column. And you see, I can have 3 activation, 3 regular activation, and 5 activation total in one turn. And they will, so the next one will be placed here or here, depending on the what token I have. And the next one will be the 3. And when I reach 5 or 3 regular activation, my turn, I don't draw any more tokens. But I can draw token belonging to my opponent, so he would activate his unit. So now I can activate my company A. You can.
Yeah, since you draw alternatively, like Clem draw this one, next turn if I draw, let's say this one, I don't have the choice. I need to put it here, and Clem could activate its tank company E.
As to activate.
No, it will be Clem that activate this unit, but yeah, that's me that give him the right to activate his units. because I just draw it. But same thing for Clem. Maybe Clem will draw a German cheat like this one, and that will allow me to play this unit. That's not the player who draws it who activates it, if you prefer. If
You
it's
see,
a
you
German,
see.
okay.
Yes, yes, because I used common stuff.
Yeah, that's because he used this special marker that allow him to draw free and choose. So he will not choose mine, obviously, but yeah. Okay. Yeah,
Yes. Yes. So when you activate a company HQ, you can activate two platoons HQ and a special
a support platoon.
a support platoon. The support platoon on the order of battle is the fourth one with SP close to
Yeah,
its
in
name.
white letter in a black box. This one is always activated for free. Because when playing, since with one company activation you only activate two platoon, we Clem and I just saw that we were not using that much this one because we always want to move our infantry because our infantry is moving really slow, but it's great in combat, but it's moving really slow. So we give generally the fourth platoon is a mortar platoon. We give them the support platoon rules, which allow them to be activated for free.
For free.
Yeah.
But for example, because I use my command staff, I have a lot of chance to activate one of my platoon first. At the first turn, it's not really important. Yeah. And also at the end of the turn, you can use one of your command staff to draw cheat for the next turn, and they will go on the on mission box.
Yeah, it's
There.
better than drawing. It's picking. So you choose the one you want that is still left in the bag.
And this one will be a free activation for the next turn. So if you have the initiative, you can activate it right away at the first activation. So let's have a look at the token. This one. So the number in the blue box is the movement. The number in the yellow box is the defense, and it is yellow because it's infantry, and it's gray when it's vehicle. Here. Defense.
No, it's defense value.
Defense value. And the numbers on the bottom are on the left it's the attack against infantry and the range, and on the right it's against vehicle. When it's blue, it means you have no penalty at one zone for this one, but you have penalty if you fire farther than one zone. And if it's red, it means you cannot fire above your firing range. When it is 0, it means an adjacent hexagon.
No,
Okay,
zero mean in the same zone or strictly adjacent in terms of hexagon. Because here it's not the same zone, but since it's strictly adjacent, the
no,
orca, you can fire on it.
0 is strictly adjacent. Strictly adjacent. It's adjacent. It's for zone. So this zone is adjacent to this zone. Okay. This hexagon is strictly adjacent to this hexagon. Okay. Okay, so I will activate my unit. So it's the yellow one. I cannot make. I have different action that my unit can do. My platoon can do. It's move and shoot. A reckless move that double my movement value, but it's forbidden at the first turn in this scenario. I can set my platoon in Overwatch, in alert, or I can
You can restore your cohesion if you have
restore
moral.
your cohesion. Yes. Okay. So for this one, I will move. So I can move one zone. So I go here. Okay. That's it for it. $20, 15, 20 minutes. One
turn. Yeah. For this scenario, yeah.
For this scenario, yeah. Yes. What the company HQ can be activated several times in a turn, but the platoon HQ cannot be activated more than one.
Yeah, that's why when you have finished your activation with your platoon, you flip it over on its activated side. The A in the movement box value in red show this, and also the red square at the red rectangle at the bottom of the control.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, because this is the first turn. Okay, my second platoon will be this one. Up, one zone. And then I will move my support platoon. They're in truck, so they move 5 zones. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, and I will stay there and
and
deploy. And at the end of my movement, I can deploy my units. So I will deploy my mortar squad here. Yeah. I will explain that. I want it, but yes, and I will go there more. I will go there because these units, as you can see on the HQ, the defense value is gray and yellow. That means when this HQ is moving, it's considered a vehicle. When it's fighting, it's considered an infantry. Okay, the blockage, the edge row. When you enter edge row zone, you have if you're a vehicle, you have to stop immediately in the zone. Okay, except if you follow the road.
Yeah, the road is cancelling the terrain effect.
Yes.
The zone in the zone she cross. It cross.
Yes.
Yeah.
5. Yes.
Yeah, and for the traffic lane, what we are calling the traffic lane, traffic lane. Sorry, there is 2 types. You have the
brown one.
Yeah.
And the gray one.
The gray one and the brown one. The brown one allow you only to ignore the terrain in the zone you are crossing. But the gray one, if you are a vehicle, allow you to gain extra movement points.
It's two movement points.
Yeah, 3 movement points.
If you if you're making a regular move, and 4 movement points if you're making a reckless move. But at the end of the reckless move, you cannot shoot. Okay. No, so I activated my 3 platoons. So now I can activate my company. My company has my company HQ. My company HQ has a movement of 6, so I will go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 here. It grants bonus for moral rolls. Adjacent area, yes. And also when you want to use the runner of an HQ company, the range of the runner is 2 zones, so you have to stay close to the front.
Yeah, no, maybe not close to the front, but you should put at least your HQ at range of other unactivated platoon, if maybe you want to use the runner to activate another platoon. Because right now, you see, Clem has draw the Company A activation sheet, but if he draw the Troop A Armored Cavalry Reconnaissance Squadron Battalion activation sheet, he will be able to activate 2 company. That's the main power of the activation cheat from the battalion. It's better in terms of activation because you can activate 2 different company. And so if Clem want to activate the company A again, since he already activated the platoon 1, 2, and 4, he will still be able to activate the platoon 3 since it doesn't have it's not activated yet. And he will use the runner for the second activation to activate another platoon, which is at range 2 from his Company A HQ.
And any platoon? No, any unactivated. Yeah, from another company. Yes. That you were asking about what gamey component of the mechanics. This is one of the gamey components. No, it's really, and it's also like usually when the company HQ were close from a a tank platoon, they used to ask for help, like that's what the runner is for.
Yeah. In real life, the runner is a guy who is running with a message to find another unit to deliver a message that's maybe for help, maybe for a coordinate advance, maybe for a fallback, anything you want, but it's represented by this token.
So now it's Jules' turn.
Yeah. So I will also use my command staff here. So I will flip this one over, and then I will draw a 3 activation sheet, and I will choose 1. Okay. So I will choose my battalion HQ because it will allow me to activate 2 company. That's the higher level of activation. So because my battalion is here, and it will allow me to activate 2 company. And
the battalion is not present on the map.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, in the early version of the game it was, but since it can be destroyed, we have made rules that
it was a too big penalty.
Yeah.
When you lost your battalion HQ, so we decided to not put them on the map.
Yeah.
No, but you lose the opportunity to activate 2 companies. So it's a really, really big penalty.
Yeah.
Yes, so usually it was always left behind, and yeah. No use, and it was a target for barrage fire.
So I will activate my my Gepanzer Panzerjäger company, which is the company 3, the pink one. I will activate the first platoon first. The first Zug, it's platoon in German. And need to think a bit. Maybe you will see fire on the first turn. No, maybe not. Okay, so yeah, this one gonna use the free road bonus because it's starting in a zone which has a gray road. So 1 and 2 for free, and he still have 3 movement point left. So we will do 1. Okay, 1, 2, and let's say 3 here. Okay. And this one will go 1 for free, then 1. Yeah, let's put here. No, here. No, maybe this one will be here. And then I will finish the activation of this company with its HQ company, which is here. And this one will go here. So that's my first activation of my battalion cheat. So I still had to activate another company, and I will activate the 14th, which is Pak 38 and Pak 40 guns. You have the name first. You can see 14 Zug 2 and 14 Zug 1. Then you have the color at the bottom of the counter. And then you have a mark, which is a white mark on every unit. And for this one, the marks show the company, which company it is. Because as you can see, the first company here is also in green, but the mark is not the same. It's just like a straight bar, a vertical bar, and those one have a triangle looking at the bottom. Oh, they have a black color at the bottom, and they also have the same mark as the platoons.
And they have the rank on the top left corner. Yes, green is the
highest rank for the German.
The white triangle in the corner means this unit has a radio. Okay, and you can see here there is here a white triangle and above a green triangle. triangle. It's a green triangle that's hidden by the white triangle. The green triangle means this is a recon unit, and it has a radio. Radio are important to activate units off map and for the line of sight for indirect fire.
Yeah, for spotting units.
Because you can use the line of sight of a unit with a radio to shoot at to shoot somewhere you cannot see with the unit that fires.
Yeah, triangulation.
And recon unit has the ability to spot ambush units.
Yeah, and they also have
not ambush, sorry, concealed units. Okay, Jules.
And they also have a bonus for morale roll.
Yeah,
since there are units that are supposed to be close to the enemy line. So I will activate the 14th company, and this one will make 1, 2 for free because they're on the gray road, and then 1, 2, 3. And then 4 here. And for the other one, they will make 1, 2 for free because on the gray road, then 1, no, 1 here, 2, 3, and then 4 here. Yeah. And I can also deploy my gun if I want to. Yeah. Yeah, I will deploy two squad of Pak 40 here in the same zone. So I just put the 2 squad from my army sheets on the map, and then I need to end this activation by moving or not my company HQ, and my company HQ will go one, 2, 3 on the gray road. So I still have 5 movement points left. 1, 2, 3. Let's say here. Okay, so my activation is done. It's now the claims turn. Yes,
I don't want to use my second command staff because I want to keep it for the action at the end of the game of the turn. So I will just draw one token. Oh shit. Yes. There's 2 different kind of opportunity fire. You can set your units on Overwatch mode. So that's an action. They don't move. You can redeploy them in the zone, but they cannot move. And you take an alert token and you place it on top of the counter. That means they can shoot on any unit in their line of sight. If no unit can see them when you set them in alert, you flip it on the conceal mode. So yeah, this is the same, but you cannot be targeted. Okay.
And you also have the reactive fire.
Oh, yes.
Which only work at one zone from your unit. So let's say this unit is here, it's not activated, and one enemy unit is passing, let's say, from here to here because he wants to go there. When this unit goes here, this unit can make a free fire activation on this unit. And it will, ça va pas l'activer, hein?
No. It won't be activated.
Yeah.
Okay. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, you draw a line, for example, from this unit to this unit. Okay. So you see, you pass through terrain element. You pass through more than one X from this terrain element. Okay. So each terrain element has a obstruction value, 2 obstruction value. The first one is when you cross only one X. So for example, if my target was here, okay. So if my target is here, there's no obstruction penalty. If my target is 1x inside the terrain element, or my line of sight cross only 1x, I have the first penalty, the one on the left.
Yeah, which is -2 for the orca.
But if I cross more than 1x, I have the second penalty, which is 4 for this one. But if it's an X, it means your line of sight is blocked. So, for example, if I want to shoot in the edge row, there's no unit. Ignoring this unit. If I want to shoot there, I have no penalty obstruction. But if I want to shoot there, I cannot, because the first penalty granted by this terrain element is an X. Okay, so I cannot shoot behind this terrain element also. Got it? And when you make an opportunity fire, you have to check when you can see the unit moving.
Yeah.
This is the only time you pay attention for the movement of the unit inside the zone. Okay. So I drew one token, and it's a token from Jules.
Yeah, that's my activation sheet. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, because it will have a matter at the end of the turn. So I already activated my third company. I mean, I already activated 2 platoon, but I still have my runner. So I will flip it over, and it will allow me to activate one non-activated platoon to range from my HQ. So he's here. So I have plenty of choice. And yeah, maybe we will show you. I will show you some aggressive play, which is maybe not the best answer right now, but you will see how the games work. Okay. So 1, 2. I will activate the second, the Zug one of the second company, which is here. So he will make 1, and then 1 and 2 for free because he's using a gray zone. And I still have 4 movement point left, so I will make 1, 2. I cannot be as aggressive as I want, but 3, 4. Okay, they will go there for the moment. And at the end of my activation, I can, as you know, move my company HQ, which means I can.
Yes. Oh, yes. Sorry.
Which means I can move this one again if I want. But I'm not sure I want him anywhere else. So he will stay here. That's the end of my activation. So first turn are mainly movements because you need to make contact with the enemy units. But in the second turn, you will see some bad things happening.
Your turn to pick.
Yeah. And yeah, I will not use my common staff. I will keep it for the end of the turn, which will allow me to pick one left counters in the activation sheet in the bag. Sorry. Oh yeah. Okay. Company 2 for the German. So I will move my Zug 2, which is here.
Yes. No.
Yeah,
Only
because
one
it replaces a platoon activation. So it's 1 against 1. Okay, so where would this unit go? Okay, let's not think too much. 1, then 1 for 3. So I still have 4. 1, 2, 3, then 4. Okay. Then I will move for 3 my mortars there because they are SP platoon, support platoon. So they can be activated for free. They can be activated for free. One for free. Still have 4. 1, 2. Yeah, then 3 here, and they will deploy themselves because there is something special about deploying your mortar around your HQ that you will learn when we will fire with the mortar. Okay. And then I can move my company HQ, and my company HQ will move 1, 2, 1 for 3. So we still have 4. 1, 2, 3, then 4. Yeah, I could go from the other way, but they are just running in the countryside. Okay, so I'm done.
C'est bon? Okay. So I draw a token, a cheat, and it's Lost Order. That means it's an event forcing Jules to draw until he draw one of mine.
Whoa. That's the US battalion.
No, shit.
The same as one. So
Shit.
Yeah.
I didn't want that.
No, it's good for you.
No.
Why?
I wanted to keep it in a bag to
Oh yeah, for
draw it at the end of the turn.
For the next turn, yeah. So bad.
Yeah. For the next turn.
But it's great. Don't complain.
So I will activate my company there.
So yeah, right now Clem has the choice to activate 2 of his 4 companies.
So I will activate my troop A and move this platoon. Okay. So my platoon 3.
Yeah, don't think too much. It will be
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I don't use the road bonus. Okay. And A platoon 2. 1, 2, 3. Not here. Here. And my last activation will be A platoon 4. And this platoon is a mortar platoon, and it will make an indirect fire here with smoke. Okay. My range is here, not here. My range is no more than 3 zones, but more than 1 here. Okay, so I can shoot at 2 or 3 zones. So I'm here, so 1, 2, 3 zones. You get it? Okay. So I take a smoke template and place it where I want to shoot here. I can make an indirect fire here because I use the line of sight of this unit because it is equipped with a radio, so I can use it because my unit is also equipped with a radio. Does that make sense to you? Okay. If this company cannot use the line of sight of another unit, you cannot make an indirect fire. You cannot. Okay. And I roll the artillery dice. The artillery dice is a 10-sided dice, and the combat dice is a 8-sided dice. So it's an 8, meaning I hit the target. So now I can place 2 other templates adjacent to the first one. The template has the obstruction penalty written on it. It's -5 if you shoot inside the template or across one template, and you cannot fire if your line of sight cross more than 1 template. Okay, and I will move my troop A here. 1, 2, 3. Because I enter an edge row zone, I have to stop my movement there. But I didn't want to go farther. So, and now my second activation, and I want to shoot. So I activate my troop E, my company E of tank, activating my first platoon, and I will move 1, 2, and that's it. In there, and I want to shoot here. Okay. So 1 zone, 2 zone, 3 zone, 4 zone. So I don't have any penalty because my range is 4. Okay. So I will add the combat value of the units firing. So the platoon HQ has 3 versus vehicle, the number on the right, and each of the tank inside the HQ has 5, and there's 2 of them. So it's 5 plus 5, 10. 10 plus 2 is 12. 12 plus 2 because he has more than 2 units in the same hexagon, so it's 14. minus its bonus defense, so its defense value minus 5. So it's 14 minus 5, it's 9. Okay? So I will place the token here on the damage track close to the No, it's just no. It's only the zone. See, even here, the tree outside your card, the don't count. It's the zone.
Yeah,
Okay.
you need to refer to the colored outline of the zone to see if the LOS is crossing something. Okay.
So I placed my the damage token or the damage track close to the activation sheet here on 9 because I have a defense. I have an attack value of 9 after the calculation, and I withdraw roll the combat dice, and I score 4. So 9 plus 4 is 13. And as you can see, 13 that makes 4 damages, one every 3 steps. Okay, so now Jules has to allocate 4 damages to the units present in the dragon, and he chooses how to do that.
Et t'avais quand même moins 9 avec la distance. Ouais.
J'ai pas de balise de distance, Jules.
Et tu tires pas à 5 zones, tu tires à 4 zones.
Bah, je suis à 4 zones.
Ah ouais, autant pour moi.
Yes. Okay.
So yeah, I will distribute.
Attends, Jules, attends. Il fait une pause de 10 minutes.
J'ai pas compris ça. Nathan?
Oui, c'est ça. Il a dit qu'il avait un client qui l'appelait au téléphone et qu'il faisait une pause de 10 minutes pour lui. Heureusement qu'il est gentil, hein, parce que c'est dur.
De quoi?
J'en chie ce soir, putain, j'en chie en anglais.
Ouais, bah, c'est pas moins facile d'expliquer en anglais.
Ah ouais, c'est. Puis, en anglais, quand t'es pas à côté de la personne, c'est encore plus difficile.
Oui, parce que quand t'es à côté, il y a tes gestes, il y a...
Ouais, voilà. Il y a plein de trucs, il y a plein de trucs. Tu peux montrer, tu peux.
Oui,
Et en plus, et je rame d'une force.
tu rames.
Ah ouais, je rame bien. Enfin non, encore ça va, c'est jouable, hein, mais c'est clair que les mouvements sont un peu lents, quoi.
Euh,
Mais les pions pèsent des tonnes, tu vois.
c'est le prix à payer pour avoir un simulateur de qualité.
C'est ça. Donc en plus, j'ai une souris qui accroche sur la table. La table est grasse, la souris est collante.
Ah, il y a rien qui va.
T'as réfléchi à comment tu vas les distribuer tes dégâts et comment tu vas l'expliquer.
Ouais. Ouais, moi je vais prendre le livre de règles. Fait pour ça.
Oh, the next step is now that I dealt 4 damages to Jules' unit. He has to allocate them to the units the way he wants.
Yeah.
Oh no, we were talking about how hard it is for us to speak in English tonight, and it's more difficult when you're not with the person in real life. When you're in real life, you have your hand, your mimics, and everything. It's Okay. We will maybe set, yes, we will set up a new another presentation for the other guys. They didn't show up, so
Yeah, and
yeah, there will be
hopefully
another one.
they will all come. Yeah.
Let's finish the combat, like, so you can see what the damage are.
Yeah. So when a unit takes a damage, you have a free way to assign it. So the first one is damage one. You can see here there is all the rows. So the first one is damage one. So the unit receives a suppressed marker, or if it already has a suppressed marker, it flip it over to its shaken side. Okay. So what the suppressed and shaken marker mean, as you can see here, when a unit is suppressed, they add -2 to all his firepower value. So for example, for this one, instead of having 3 against infantry and 5 against vehicle, he will have 2 against infantry and 3 against vehicle. Okay. When the unit is shaken, it cannot fire anymore. Okay. So, for example, here, if I attribute 2 damage, I can say I will put 1 suppressed, then 1 shaken, so the unit has absorbed 2 damage. Sorry, but the fire incurred 4 damage, so I still has 2 damage to distribute. So the second way you can attribute a damage is flipping over a unit to its reduced side. Okay, so reduced side on a squad is when you flip it over, you can see that the silhouette is now in red, and the red dot in the middle just show 1 dot. When the unit is full life, they had 2 dot. When she is reduced, it only had 1 dot.
And
So
the combat value decrease.
yeah, decreased. Yeah, exactly. Because right now on this tank, on this squad, sorry, in full life, it represents 2 tanks. When it's reduced, it only represents 1 tank. So it makes sense to reduce the value because they are not as much effective as they were when they were full life. And then the third way you can distribute a damage is it cannot happen here because this unit has not any tactical support. But if this unit was an infantry unit, so let's say this one, as you can see, all tactical heavy weapon support has a red dot, which means they represent one life point. So you can
Discard.
discard 1 to distribute 1 damage. Okay. So in this case, I receive 4 damage. I will put 1 suppress here, 1 suppress here, so it's 2, and I will put 1 suppress, which transform into a shaken on my HQ, which is here. And I can also use the fallback, the fallback action, because all my unit has taken a damage, which means they can fall back.
When a unit receive a damage, it can fall back. So because all of Jules' unit takes one damage, at least 1 damage, they all can fall back. And if you want to fall back, but one of your unit has no damage, didn't take any damage, it has to take 1 damage to fall back. So it's 1 more damage.
Yeah, and generally.
Sorry. Yes. HQ. If an HQ is destroyed, you replace one of the remaining unit by the HQ. One of the squad become the HQ.
yeah, in terms of rule, when you are using the word units, it can be either a squad or HQ. And yeah, so yeah, I don't think you have a lot of feedback, but maybe you can just quickly give us your first impression on what's going right and what's going wrong.
Yes, we hope so.
Yeah,
Yeah, we have a lot of images in our book, a lot of examples. Ah, thank you. Yeah, we work hard on that.
yeah. And so yeah, you were talking about not hearing or seeing many people talk about the game, but on which platform or social media do you mean? Okay.
Yeah, we definitely hope the same thing. Hope
Yeah,
for the same thing.
I know a lot of wargamer guy who are doing review on YouTube, but we doesn't have contacted them yet because I'm not sure if they will be interested in uh, playing the game on virtual support. So yeah, that's why that's that's why there is not much to see. But on Facebook, we are really active because we have uh, remarked that a lot of wargamers are using Facebook or pages or groups.
Yeah. Okay. 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 Perfect. And thank